Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but this is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype rating. This is your development trait, Superstar and Superstar X.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers. With that, let's get out to Southern California with the call from Los Angeles. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the right and complete to Galladay. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now Foles. Into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. This Week 1 matchup between the Colts and the Chargers, there are a couple of ties between the two franchises. Of course, Colts head coach Frank Reich, he spent 2 seasons as the Chargers offensive coordinator in 2014 and 15. Then he would have 2 years as the Eagles OC before coming to Indianapolis. But also, Colts fans, they do not have good memories of the 2007 and 2008 seasons, both times losing to the Chargers in the playoffs when they felt like they had a team that could have gone to the Super Bowl. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect. Here's Foles. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now.
Keep going right at him. Go! I'm coming for you.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Got an open man. It's a noon one. That throw for only a couple. It brings up third down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's Colts in possession. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen. And I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque there.
I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty when you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. He'll look to throw. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the...
On the ball! 53! Watch the slap!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Anunua again the intended target. And it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Under.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by K'Von Webster. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Check 53, Mike. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Foles now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Be alert, be alert.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Got it, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Going left side here, and it's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
180.
They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game film.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Detroit Lions. I'll be back with you again with...
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A huge play there right off the bat. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to Mixon on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. In the end, the open... Cousins on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Cousins. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Following the interception, Cousins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Mixon with first down carry. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins, a throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Cousins to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's... A first down throw for Cousins. And that's off the mark, incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Cousins. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now this one complete on the slant route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down. On the delay, it's Mixon.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage.
That's the high. Watch the 48. 180. 53. Mike 53. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
We got 4. We got 4.
On third down, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Jahan, 180. Hey, Ken. What you got, Heavy? What you got?
First down, here's Cousins. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Again, it's Cousins. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Eric Walden hurling.
Jahan, 180. 53. 2. Cut.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. But he's into the clear. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Throwing is Cousins. The open man is Westbrook. And down inside the 15 he goes. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goal means they got in range, but couldn't quite.
Fitzgerald's got it right side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
Lucky 50. Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Let's go.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 3rd and long for Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away. And
Bring up 48. 6-6. Bullet high.
working out of the gun. Cousins throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Cousins. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Cousins. He finds his running back, Mixon. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we...
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fitzgerald. Give him 14 on that one, and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll throw again. Cousins over the middle, complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, I just don't think you can do it.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Chargers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, under hazy, overcast LA skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Chargers. Seated next to Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, this one featuring a couple of playoff teams from a season ago, back at it again in 2019.
And we both felt the confidence from both of these teams, right? They feel like they will be back in the playoffs again, but they shouldn't be.
Check out. 675. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Locke. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. Off of play action, Luck. And that will be incomplete. Now a first down throw. Luck looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week, 20 carries, 92 yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter whether they're going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Lorenzo Allen. Havoc. They go play action here on first down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Frank Clark just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down at 17. Here's Locke. He'll find Thielen working the middle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Third and long, it's Locke. And he finds Tyler Kroft. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation. They'll fake it. Now Locke. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Fournette, a first down carry. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 11 now. Luck toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Trent Taylor there, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now a play fake, and it's Locke. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. A shotgun give to Fournette. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. From the gun on third down, Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams coming in to drop him for a loss of
53. Mike.
The dump off, good for 8 there on first down. Option right, it's Locke. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Out of the gun, Luck. And that's complete to Croft. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Luck now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's out to his running back, Fournette. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Luck. And the grab by Croft. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. Luck. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. On 1st and 10, Luck. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Now Leonard Fournette. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Anthony Harris on the tackle. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Luck now to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Luck. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Play action, it's Locke. Rush coming, and he's taken down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Lorenzo Alexander.
Hey, quick up. Run, 674. Let's go, Mexico. Let's go.
On first down, Love. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now it's Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Red Allison, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Love. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Luck throwing again. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Throwing is long.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there. And it's
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Frank Clark able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They snap it to Love. And that is incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Chargers. Excellent.
Look up. Wide 40.
Let's go, D. Strong left. Strong left. Strong left.
After the interception, it's Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Now Love. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Love. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Luck. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. To throw again on second down. Luck. And that's complete. It's Green here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing on third down. Love. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. On first down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Love. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Here's Love. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Leonard Williams. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to... yard line. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup.
Set, 180. Got a situation. Let's go.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 20 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally,
right away, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Here we go.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Here we go. Here we go.
They give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger.
That's a gain of 3.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and...
A first down throw for Mayfield. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Leonard Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Mike, 20. Drop the pass. Drop the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An extra quarterback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Now a draw play. This is McCoy. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of...
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lorenzo Alexander. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. To throw, Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Second and a yard at the 10-yard line.
Mayfield down. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Get him, boys.
Set. 180. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
On first and 10, Mayfield throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and that'll bring up second down. Well, this game is, of course, part of the NFL 100 series, and the historical significance here goes back to that 1981 AFC Divisional Round game, dubbed the Epic in Miami. Others called it the game that no one should have lost. Boy, you had so many great plays in there. The hook and ladder, the end of the second quarter by the Dolphins. Remember Kellen Winslow, future Hall of Famer, getting carried off exhausted in that contest. Over 1,000 total yards between the two teams, and led by Dan Fouts, the Chargers pulled off the 3-point win in overtime. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Mayfield caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Set. 180. Regular.
Watch the out.
Out of his end zone, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into...
180.
Check 41.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
First down, Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian Jenkins. That'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Leonard Williams, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Set. 180.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
King.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And that'll bring up second down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a fourth down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go with McCord. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. The Dolphins can't.
180. Check.
Mayfield on first down. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And this is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
180. Alert. Take 3. 218, chop it.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And the surge is going to be too much defensively. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training.